Anyway, I thought I'd ask how you all doing. I forgot to ask in my video that I just did. And how are you all getting along? So far, apart from the gravity thing and the funny people that, and the looks and all of that, that the violence started about 3 years, funny enough, as well. Because before, people were on their cell phones, stuck and glued on their screens, and then all of a sudden about April, I think it's the 10th or the 12th, maybe the 13th of April 2018, is when I noticed the aggression problem in people, and people were physically violent. People that I'd never seen came in our town and started swearing at people. Another person noticed. I did a video, I think it was 2 years ago now, on the Slough McDonald's, and apparently my friend came forward lately, a couple months ago, before this coronavirus broke out, and she was telling me that she was in the McDonald's buying her son an ice cream, and she said that they actually threw stuff at her, swore at her, drove their bikes around, wore hoodies, hats, baseball caps, that kind of thing, and chased her out the McDonald's with F off and all that, Of course, our McDonald's is now closed because of the coronavirus. I'm not sure what to think about the coronavirus, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if it's real or not real. I'm no expert. I'm not a doctor, so I have no idea, but I just thought I'd bring that up, because, it's odd. And then the coronavirus hit. We still get the funny people. They come up to you, they breathe on you, they sort of knock you like that. My friends also experienced that. And as I said, a few more people have been coming forward with the other things, like they've noticed their areas changing as well for the worst. And it seems like as time goes on, it gets worse and worse, And of course, I've got a few spots. I've been taking some medicine from the doctor, because I've got a few things going on with my health at the moment, and as I remember saying, I had a breast issue. They think it might be a bit of breast cancer, but I haven't really gone any further with that because of the coronavirus. In case it is real, then they might need, the time to treat people on that. I'm not too sure about that. As I say, I'm not sure if it exists or if it doesn't exist. I personally haven't experienced it myself. Hopefully I won't experience it because of my chest issues. I don't think that if I got this thing I'd live, quite honestly. I think I'd die, quite frankly. It sounds that serious. My dad said if you get it, you're finished. You could die from this thing. And of course my heart's playing up, I have a leaking valve. And Professor McCartney sewed it up when I was a baby. I took medication for a long time for my heart. And and now I'm starting to retake the medication, and I've been quite ill lately as well. I forgot to mention that. I lost a lot of weight during the summer last year, 2019. My health has just been dipping in and out for a couple of years now. I'm not the same health that I used to have, quite frankly, although I have been quite sick and poorly for quite a few years. Although I'm taking lots of vitamins still and, all of that, and trying to live my life right, drinking plenty of water, don't drink alcohol, hardly at all, except for once, maybe on a special occasion or once in a blue moon. And I just don't understand it. I eat right, or I try to eat right. I have the odd pizza or burger now and again. But I don't get why I've ended up so poorly. I just don't understand it, Maybe the cancer's from me smoking, because I do enjoy a good old tobacco cigarette, good old Golden Virginia or Old Holborn Original. But that's the only naughty thing I do with a nice cup of tea, because I'm quite addicted to tea. Sorry, itchy shoulder. Yeah, so yeah, that's you know, I've been in hospital last year. I got so poorly. I went into E&U in the end, or is it the emergency department, way before this virus even broke out. And yeah, I had all these tests done. They wanted me on oxygen. They wanted me to stay in for a couple of days, but because I've got pets, I didn't have my mum's number, so I couldn't get hold of her. And she's in Peterborough, so I couldn't get hold of her. So I thought, oh, I've got to come back and look after my pets. And she's now taken them on in Peterborough, so she's looking after the two boys, Max and Cuddly, my two boy hamsters. Well, I, you know, recover from all this. I'm slowly getting the weight back on, because my face went all thin and my arms, everything. Everyone was saying, you've lost too much weight. And I said, I don't know how I'm doing it, you know. And it turned out I was quite ill, you know. So I just had one of my feelings, you know, one of those dreadful feelings or premonitions where you know something's not right. That's how I guessed about the world, that something just wasn't right. And then in 2017, I actually felt that the world was ending, as a matter of fact, you know, fading away. I can't remember the name of it, you know. It does seem to be, the more time goes on, the worse the planet's starting to look, you know, which is a shame, because I like the planet, you know. But, yeah, I got one of my feelings on that. Unfortunately, my feelings don't seem to be wrong. They seem to be, sometimes I can be wrong, but most of the time they're right, you know, and it's horrible, you know. Sometimes you just don't want to be right on things, but unfortunately, you know. Anyway, I thought I'd see how you guys were all doing and talk a bit more, because I haven't made a video in a long time now, you know. So take care of yourselves, guys, and yeah, I wish you all the very best, you know. I don't know if I'll be making another video or not, you know. Anyway, take care, okay, and hope you're all having a nice relaxing Monday today. It is, I'm just looking at the clock, 12:28 right now. So I'm going to have a nice cheesy pizza, and I probably will go out for some organic milk from Sainsbury's as well. I don't know, I'm running out of milk, but I just kind of can't be bothered to go out today, which is a dreadful thing to say, but oh dear. Anyway, take care. Okay, bye then.